Welcome to your magic moon message. Ain't no playtime, it's wartime. Moon in Libra, Sun in Aries. Yeah, they smoking that good. It is preparation for go time. 2 weeks from now, we will have the new moon in Aries eclipse, which will initiate new actions, carving through an authentic direction of our characters. It's a fancy way of saying we're about to do some new shit. So consider the next 2 weeks a literal balancing act that will prepare the direction you take your authenticity by understanding how your character is balanced with other people. This next 2 weeks is going to create a maelstrom of chaos and a fiasco of interrelated events, all tied towards you understanding your role in this revolution. Namely, before we activate this personal mission with the new moon, first we're gonna unlock superpowers. But like, really? Libra is, of course, a 180-degree signature representing superpower, whereas Leo and Scorpio would be super strength. Virgo being enhanced synesthesia, super analysis. So the South Node is drawing back on our social acuity and interpersonal relationships that have developed our character since early childhood, mind you. Or your past lives, if you actually believe in past lives. Picture every power you've had in a past life condensing into this lifetime, all in one individual. Powerful shit. And this is a 180-degree harvest of the new moon in Pisces that concluded last year's new moon cycle, which started March of 2023. The harvest of this perspective converts into a direction of our character, which will prepare us for the first new moon of this series of 12 new moon cycles, starting, of course, this year, 2024. It's a fancy way of saying that you are getting ready to process multiple layers and nuances of your character that you never had the context to actually express them through, or you may have never really understood about yourself until now. We also have to take into account that the moon will be making a powerful yod to Saturn in Pisces and Jupiter in Taurus. The perceptual, mutable nature of Pisces is, of course, the angle with which we're going to perceive the power the moon and South Node in Libra force you into this authenticity. Whereas the Taurus component will represent the physical strength with which we actualize this force. It's actually because of this angle that's going to account for a rapid acceleration of development due to, of course, the stress and conflicting degrees, aka angles. Kind of like how a butterfly needs struggle in order to grow its wings. This is a good type of friction. In a way, you have evolved so much. This is enabling you to now recalibrate your character in similar situations you faced before, but now being more powerful. Odds are certain situations you may not have been able to handle are a walk in the fucking park now. It could even have been a walk in the park before, and now you're just floating and skating through it. I do want to emphasize, I am not sugarcoating. Supernatural power, superpowers, God power, however it plays out for you, there is a demonstrable activation of this, which is going to help you understand performance of said abilities and activity. After the moon in Virgo analyzed how it is we even tie around a technique or techniques into your character, well, what do you do after you practice all night? You perform. After you practice playing a basketball game, you play that actual basketball game. That's what this full moon is. People are picking their sides, okay? It's not just in hip hop. People are picking sides. Look around you. Trust. Elections is coming soon. This is just the energy coming. It's the warrior energy filling everyone, getting everyone hyped. Get ready for all out war. I swear to God, all out war. And all of this is tied towards, over the week, you will be harvesting this aspect. How is it that you respond to experiences, events, and circumstances through outside influences. That is what's going to determine who you are relative to the actions that you take towards others and respond. I mean, it doesn't matter what transit it is, that will always be the case, but relative to now, this is what you are communicating towards these angles, which will define how exactly it is you activate this new cycle. This is going to set up the Moon Scorpio cycle that will immediately begin to transform all of my dogs. What up, dog? Yeah. All my dogs F with me too. It's not just the kitty cat. That being said, it is very important you maintain authenticity even if you find yourself in the trial of public opinion. Stand your ground and don't necessarily conform because, you know, it's popular to. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be commencing the trial of Aries. Order in the court. I would like the prosecution to begin with their opening arguments. Thank you. I would like to begin by pointing out that the defendant is a complete savage. Suck my fucking dick! I rest my case, Your Honor. Let's speak a little more about the yard. The South Node and the Moon in Libra will be making a 210 to 240 degree or Scorpio signature angle to Pisces. Saturn in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces. That is taking your social balanced understanding of the situational context in social situations, having you feel, oh, this is how powerful I am. This is how I influence this person and that person. And what does that do? It actively transforms your beliefs because you are real time experiencing this change in what you believed going into the social situation versus actually being in the social situation. The Taurus energy we have with Jupiter and Uranus are also making a Scorpio signature, aka 210 and 240 degrees to now the Libra South Node. And so you, in feeling the situational context of who you are with other people, will now know how to manifest your value in Taurus to transform the status or nature of you in social situations with people. For example, you might decide to meet someone as this full moon is not only a 180 degree axis of agreements and partnerships, but also open and you might have the understanding in a situation that a certain individual has called you to meet with them. And so going into the situation, you believe you're going to meet with them individually, like they said. Now, you being in a situation, your beliefs are transformed as the Moon in Libra helps you understand, oh, you brought 5 other people. Oh, you want to jump me. So that explains how the Moon in Libra situational context transforms your beliefs from believing, okay, we're going to meet one-on-one, to realizing, oh, you really trying to jump me. Now, the Taurus equation of this with what you have attached to your identity is going to transform that situation. In realizing, oh, they try to jump me, it's cool. Cause I brought the strength. Now I'm transforming the situation. Ba, 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 ba. And this is how what I brought to the table, helped me transform my way out of unfavorable circumstances. Get the strength. So be willing to adapt where necessary. And just overall, have a great time. This is an eclipse that's preparing you for all-out war, but that doesn't mean you can't have a great time. Just because something might be embroiled in conflict or be a whole war doesn't mean that it won't be fun, doesn't mean it won't be challenging, doesn't mean there won't be growth. And of course, when I say war, I don't just mean conventional warfare. I mean in every aspect of life during this apocalypse period as the world as we know it is ending. Of course, different agreements, groups, factions clashing together is inevitable. And you get to understand over the next 2 weeks who you are and where you stand within and outside all of that. Y'all stay blessed as always, and just in case you forgot, my 30% sale for all of Aries season is still on. If you'd like a report, go to my website. And until next time, peace.